Okay, I'm talking on the vlog. Here, let's look at where Lily is. This is her favorite place to be. It's all dark, sorry, I should put the light on. Hey Lily, are you sleeping? Your carpet's a little messed up here. So, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to scare you. Sorry, babes. She likes to lie here because it gets warm here. But oh yeah, it's nice and warm, even though the heater's not on. That's nice. That's nice. I'm gonna push the carpet up against the wall a little bit. Oh wait, the camera's the wrong way around. Say hi to the vlog, Lily. Are you good? Are you good? No, that looks better. Hi. Hi. Welcome everyone to Vlogmas. Not just Vlogmas, but Grimm Vlogmas, my Vlogmas, which is always a little different from your average Vlogmas, I would say, because it's me, and so it's just me, and it's somewhat Christmassy, but less focused on all that stuff because that's just not who I am. But yeah, I have to get back used to looking at the right place, looking at the dot. But I hope you're all doing well. And so why am I doing Vlogmas? Why? Before I get to that, let me just have a bite of my snack for breakfast. We're having a little cinnamon rolls, and it's also the first of Advent. So if you're German, we have the first 4 Sundays, but the last 4 Sundays before Christmas are Advent, of course, people know that. And so this is our Advent cinnamon rolls. I think I like the jumbo ones better, but they're so jumbo. That's why we wanted to get little ones, but they're a little bit not as good. Maybe it's just the brand. That is a different brand that we get. Oh well. Not bad, but they're a little disappointing, I would say. I have to check with Bill what he thinks. What grade he would give them. Excuse me. Copy. So, first of all, I always have fun with Vlogmas. I don't know, I kind of have this way of making it, it's a little bit of work, but it's not onerous because I'm not invested. I don't want to make money, or I'm just doing it for fun, and it's sort of a creative outlet. I like having interactions with my cats that I put on to the camera. My cats are just so, we're at their beck and call, which is why I was up at that ungodly time. It's not the only reason. I'm also still dealing with some of my chronic pain issues, specifically right now. The jaw and my issue with my tongue is still there, but it's supposedly not supposed to give me such pain. So I may have to head off to yet another doctor, but it's fine now, so I'm not going to think too much about that. But it was sort of, it's the typical thing of when you have chronic stuff, you wake up in pain, and then it's like, what are your options? And one of my main options is to take a pill that will deal with my pain, and that tends to wake me up anyway. So I was sort of kind of more or less up at that time. And then Mr. T has been very, he asks us for food, specifically early in the day. And it's a kind of a holdover from when he was still very, very disoriented from the amputation. And so we have to get back on a more regular routine. And so we've had the week off, and that's been wonderful. But now I have to go back for one more week, which is less work than usual because of the way I've structured the classes, but it's still kind of going back to teaching. And this semester, I will just say, has been one of the most disruptive in terms of my health and everything that I've ever had. And it's my last year of teaching. I mean, I'm not sure, maybe I'm overstating it. There probably been some other bad years, but I had the very bad digestive issues in the beginning. So that meant canceling classes, going to doctors, trying to figure it out. That resolved. And then I went into the almost red zone of my sciatica. And I had to go on prednisone, steroids, which is fine. But even there, I had to go to doctors and cancel classes a couple of times. And then Mr. T came along, and his amputation was disruptive and caused me a lot of anxiety. All of us, we were all very anxious. And of course, Mr. T the most. And it was sort of sad in the beginning because the other cats were like staying away from him and not being nice to him. I mean, they weren't being mean, but they were just kind of like, you're weird. You look different. You smell different. Now it's more like they're being the family that they are, and they give each other little licks, and they're very cute with each other, and they sleep together. But in the beginning, it was all just kind of, it was much rougher than I had anticipated, because I guess I hadn't anticipated anything. But anytime you do a big surgery with your cat, it's going to be disruptive. And so those three things have meant and they've taken up almost all the semester, so that now we're at the very end. And now I think that's another reason I'm doing Vlogmas. I feel better. I feel like, yay, we're out of the tunnel. And I'm heading into a less busy time. And so there is this issue of accountability, and having your life a little bit on camera I've been trying to work on a schedule for when I'm not busy, as opposed to just kind of falling into doing nothing and scrolling and not reading enough. I'm still not reading enough. I let myself scroll a lot, and part of that is to distract myself from being sad or whatever because of pain. But I need to sort of pull in the reins a little bit. That's what we all say. And so I've kind of made this. Can I show you this? So this is the typed up version of my list for when I'm not working. It's kind of one of these lists that even my therapist made fun of. Like it says things like put earrings on and wash face. Like I need to remind myself to do basic things. But these lists really help me, and I'm just going to stand by them, so much so that I'm showing them to you. I don't care. Especially when you have nothing pressing to do, it's good to have a kind of, for me at least, to have an idea of, because I do have other things that are not pressing, but I still want to do them. And so an example of that is, I'm going to try not too long, it's only 5 minutes, I'll stop soon, is that I've gone back to post-crossing. This beautiful Christmas card is going to Finland, because the lady said she likes Christmas cards in November and December. So I'm sending her this Christmas angel, this Victorian Christmas angel. And post-crossing, the way I'm trying to do it, so it's sort of there but not onerous, is to do one card a day when I'm not busy, when I'm on a non-work day. But then today's a work day, basically. It doesn't seem that way because it's cozy, but it still is. I have a lot of work to do. You saw the little clip of the dump of all the things I have to do. And see, I haven't really gotten to any of them quite yet, because in the meantime, my sister has had her Sunday call, which I can talk more about that another time. But where was I? So I do one card a day. And so I did pick a card to write today. Another one going to a man who lives very close to the town I grew up in. He is from Rödermark. So it's Hessen it's the Hessen area between Frankfurt and Darmstadt, if you know, you know. It's kind of a built up suburban area with lots of little towns. And I'm from Langen, and I have a lot of people who live in Egelsbach, relatives. So it's all kind of this little town area between Frankfurt and Darmstadt. And he's from Rödermark. So I can write in Hessian dialect to him and say, how's it going? Ei Gude. I don't know if I'll do that. It's cute with the post-crossing, because I notice how however much people go on about how good Germans speak English, a lot of these post-crossing introductions, their English is okay, but it's not idiomatic, let's put it that way. The German one I always read in German. So yeah, there is that. But today it's all about the dump and getting all the stuff done that's on my dump. I have updated the reading log. I will get into checking my email. So I check my email to see if there's anything urgent I need to do, and then I get into prep and all the other good stuff that will happen. The last week of teaching is always fun. And it will be this sort of strange situation where you won't see anyone. It looks like I live a life with no people, but it's just because I'm not filming them. Because I don't want to, I mean, unless I ask permission, and even then, I mean, I'm not going to film students. So don't think that it's just me and the cats and Bill, because they're, and even on, well, after break, it will be kind of quiet, but that's fine. I'm used to that. I like that. I have structured my life around not many people because that's the way I like it. So yeah. There's one party on Friday, a departmental party. There's all stuff going on with the department that at some point I could get into. But you know what? I've already chatted for 8 minutes, and I don't want these to get too long. I'm aiming for about 20 minutes a day. And please comment on anything you want to know, or I have a lot of things to talk about, so I'm not even worried about content. And then in the meantime, you just get the daily comings and goings of Grimm, me. So we will be fine, and it will be fun. And I'm excited. Even though the world's a mess, this is the kind of stuff that makes it sort of a little bit more fun. So I'm glad to be here, and I hope you're glad to watch. Everyone can dip in and out, things that are of interest to them or not interest, that's fine. I know how it is with Vlogmas. I saw somewhere that someone was saying it's sort of out of fashion to do Vlogmas, but for me it's fine, and it's a good time to sort of do a daily thing until Christmas. So that's what I'm going to do. Talk to you later, or show you stuff later for the first day. Also, just at the end here of this segment, this is actually not yet the first. I'm committed to filming the day before and posting the next day. So you'll always see a day off. That's just easier for me. And I'm not going to post them too early. I'm going to make an area on my list of when I'm going to post these. So they'll be coming up, they'll be loaded up the same time every day, hopefully, as far as I can. I mean, stuff might happen. And so yeah, so the first Vlogmas will be about today. And just one last thing. The reason I'm doing that is I wanted to start on a Sunday when I'm not so busy, when I'm not teaching, when I'm not out and about. So I get into the rhythm of this. The thing about Vlogmas is you have to keep remembering that you need footage and that you need to film things. Whatever. So you get into this mode of I need footage. And so I've said that before. So I want to get into that kind of mindset on the day that I'm not teaching. And then tomorrow I'll be ready to do the same thing. And that's all I have for you now. Talk to you or show you stuff later. And you'll be seeing this first Vlogmas on the 1st, but it will be about the 30th. And then from here on out until Christmas Eve, we'll see. I've never really done anything beyond Christmas Eve, but maybe this time I will. You'll see Christmas Eve on Christmas Day, whatever. We'll see. That's a long way off. Talk to you later. Bye. What could you guys possibly want? Lily, what do you want? What do you want, Lily? What do you want, Shirley? The sisters. That's what they do. They're like, yeah. I'm so adorable, give me food. Yeah. Give me a mouse. We'll see, maybe. We'll see. Yes, we're spoiling them. She's on the chunky side. I think actually that this one here, Shirley has lost a little weight. Maybe you can't tell. Lily, not so much. But yeah, it's hard. We should be better about it. Maybe over break we'll try and be better about it. But right now, we give in and give them what they want. Oh my gosh, it's so cold. Hey, I'm just going into the office to get some paper. This is an unplanned outside trip on a Sunday. It's really cold. It's windy. Oh god. This is a better view. for less than a year. What's here? Because it's a Sunday. Hopefully the doors open. Hopefully the elevator won't break down because it's Sunday and there's no one around to get me out. I don't think it will though. It's always a lot colder in here than it is in the building. See, I'm not even that warm in the building today. Hey guys, what's going on? It's almost dinner time. So I have some stuff to do. I have to fold laundry and yeah, that's your sister. And something else. Not much though. We're almost at the end of the day. What is it called?
Something Indian.
Sorry, I'm taping. Something Indian. Okay, it looks yummy. Smells good too. Very good, very good. Sure looks so sad. Not happy. We never see her family.
She was doing
Hey Laverne. Laverne is saying good night for the first Vlogmas. Good night. Good night. See you tomorrow, everyone. Bye. Say bye. That's Laverne. Bye, Laverne.